What are Azure Virtual Machines? Azure Virtual Machines are computers hosted in Microsoft Cloud that work just like your physical computer. They have a CPU, RAM, hard disk, and operating system. But instead of buying and maintaining physical servers, you rent these machines from Microsoft Azure and use them as needed. Microsoft Azure provides different VM families, and each family is designed for a specific type of workload. Example: general task, databases, graphic processing. We are going to talk about different types of virtual machines, different kind of virtual machines available on Microsoft Azure. The first one is B series, known as bustable VMs. It is very cost saving and low usage virtual machines. Features of these virtual machines are these VMs are economical and designed to handle workloads that don't need consistent CPU usage, and they accumulate credits when underused and use them to burst to higher CPU performance temporarily. It is good for low traffic websites or blogs. It is good for developments or test environments, for small databases or background applications. In an in example scenario, a company run a reporting service once a day. For most of the day, it is ideal. A B series VM save cost and perform well during the short peak. D series virtual machines, known for general purpose VM. Features of D series virtual machines are balanced CPU, memory, and storage, ideal for most business apps that don't have extreme performance need. It is good for web servers, small to medium business applications, backend services, databases with normal users. In an example scenario, an e-commerce website uses a D-series VM to handle day-to-day shopping operations and order tracking. Number 3, E-series virtual machines, known for memory optimized VMs. The features of E-series virtual machines are it is designed with a higher amount of RAM compared to CPU, and it is ideal for apps that load a lot of data into memory. It is best for large databases like SQL Server, Oracle. Good for data analytics and reporting. In an example scenario, a financial firm runs real-time analytics on a millions of transactions. The E-series virtual machines provide the memory needed to load and process data quickly. F-series virtual machines, known as compute optimized virtual machines. F-series virtual machines features are it uses more CPU power compared to memory, and it is best for CPU intensive workloads. It is good for game servers, video encoding, scientific modeling, and data processing scripts. In an example scenario, a company processes large Excel files with complex formulas and automations. The F series VM handle high CPU demands efficiently. G series, known as memory and storage heavy VMs. The features of G series virtual machines are it offer a large amount of RAM and fast storage, and it support enterprise grade applications. It is best for large enterprise databases like SQL, Oracle, good for high demand ERP systems like SAP, and for big data applications. In an example scenario, a retail company store sales and inventory data from thousands of stores. A G series VM support the massive database and ensure fast access to them. Number 6, H series virtual machines, known as high performance computing virtual machines. The features of high series virtual machines are it is designed for heavy computing workloads. It have high CPU, fast memory, and specialized networking. And it is good in high CPU, fast memory, and specialized networking. It is best for scientific research, engineering simulations, like fluid dynamics and financial risk modeling. In an example scenario, an engineering firm runs simulation to test bridge design under stress. The S series VM perform the complex math quickly. Number 7, L series storage optimized virtual machines. These virtual machines are very good where high disk input output speed is required, and it is optimized for heavy read write disk operations. It is best for NoSQL database like Cassandra, MongoDB, for big data solutions like Hadoop, Elasticsearch, and for log processing systems. In example scenario, a system collects log from thousands of IoT devices every minute. The L series virtual machines can write and read this data rapidly from storage. Number 8, M series ultra memory virtual machines. These virtual machines support extremely high memory up to several terabytes and can be used for extremely large datasets. It is good for SAP in memory database, enterprise resource planning, ERP, and advanced analytics with huge memory needs. In an example scenario, a multinational company run its entire SAP HANA system in the cloud using an M series VM, which provide the necessary memory. Number 9, N series known as GPU enabled VMs for graphics and AI. These kind of virtual machines are equipped with GPUs, graphic processing units, for rendering and artificial intelligence. And it is useful for graphics heavy or compute intensive tasks. It is best for machine learning and AI training, for video editing and rendering, for remote 3D modeling or CAD applications. There are some subtypes of virtual machine under this series, like NC series, that is high performance compute for AI ML, for NV series for the graphics intensive apps, and ND series deep learning and training. Example scenario, a design company render 3D models for animations, and N series VM handle the graphics rendering without lag. Number 10, A series and AV2 entry level virtual machines. These virtual machines are older generation suitable for basic tasks, and these are low cost options for lightweight needs. It is good for small development and test servers, light web apps, and learning training environments. In an example scenario, a student learning cloud computing run a simple web server using an AV2 series virtual machine to keep cost low. Number 11, spot VMs. Use when you need to save cost. The features of spot VMs are: it's a very low cost but can be stopped by Azure if capacity is needed elsewhere. And it's not suitable for critical apps. It is best for batch jobs, non-critical background tasks, and testing. In an example scenario, a developer runs software test nightly. Spot VMs reduce cost since losing the VM mid-test is acceptable. In conclusion, we'll see how to choose the right Azure VM. As you can see in the table, the purpose and recommended virtual machine. So if your purpose is budget and you want to use it for development and test, you can go for the web B series and A series. If you are looking for general applications and web services, you can go for D series. If you are looking for the memory heavy applications, you can go with E series virtual machines. If you are looking for CPU heavy workloads, you can go for F series family. And if you are looking for high-end database ERP, you can go for G series, M series. For scientific computing, go for H series family. For fast disk input output, go for L series. For graphics and AI, go for N series. And for learning and small workloads, go for A series and B series. Save cost for flexible workload, you can go for spot VMs. Thank you.